So latest salvage haul, excuse the wind, but we're having a Coptic with a sandstorm. But I've got these outside. So at the salvage dump I found these are bases of trough planters, and these I'm going to try and put on my cold frame stroke open greenhouse. I'll show you that. And then I thought there were one of these great big ones, so I'll give you some idea of the size. These are pretty big. I thought there was one of these, but there was two, one stuck inside the other. There were all the ones to go with these, but most of them were broken. But what I did get was a small one and a big one. Then we've got tons of flower pots. There was a lot more but broken, and I rescued all the perfectly good ones. So there's some here, loads here, and a bigger one there. Mike found this casserole saucepan pan, so he said, is that any good for you for a base for a big pot? So yes. And the final thing I got, which was brilliant because basically most things had gone from there and been tidied away. There's very few things there. I did found this. Now it's not in the best condition, not even sure what I'm going to use it for. It would definitely be for something outside. I guess I should have opened it there to check that there wasn't any rubbish in there as such. So this is a unboxing. I don't know if there's anything in it. Oh, look. Oh, now this might actually be better for my garden tools. No, nothing in it. That would be better for my garden tools. Let me show you what I'm using at the moment. At the moment, they're on, I've just sorted this out. This will eventually be my proper herb garden, and it's going to go over here on this wall, but we want to continue the covered area. So I'm not going to put it there until we've done that, which is far in the future. I've just got this tiny herb rack here at the moment. But the big bamboo one will possibly go there, but as I say, once it's covered. So for now, I've sorted out all my garden tools, as in, as you can see, clippers and screwdriver, which I use to make holes as a dibber, but also it's great for getting rid of small weeds. Always use a screwdriver, and always paint the handle a bright colour, so when you put your garden tools down the ground you don't lose them. So I've got one of those there, and then this one is for gloves and small ties and any odds and ends, and then this one is a bit untidy because I've just been using it, but this is for tie-ups. And then on the bottom I have these polystyrene trays that you get meat and different things in, and Mike cleans them up and I use those as strip trays. I might get to the stage of where I don't actually use those anymore when I get enough drip trays. But let's show you those trough ones where I think they're going to go. So this is what I'm talking about. I'll call it cold frame or an open greenhouse. I do eventually want to get a plastic cover, some sort of covering for it, where I can grow it like a greenhouse in the winter, so some sort of plastic thing. But the trouble here is it would just get destroyed in no time with the heat, even in the winter. What I have been doing is on the bottom here, I used to just leave all the really long bamboo stakes. Mike put the wire on. There was no wire at all when we first found it here. So Mike put all this wiring on just to create a surface with any oddments that he had. I can't do a lot with it right now because the legs have suddenly gone to nothing. So Mike's got to cut the legs right back for me. And these sidebars I do use to grow cucumber up, because the cucumber seems to like this area because it's a bit more shady this side of it. But this is where I'm thinking I'm going to put those bottoms of those trough trays I've just found, and then I can water stuff on here without it going through to the bottom and creating weed. So let's have a look if we can do that. There you go, that will work. This will work as a good start. I can't do it properly or set it up or use it right now because, as I say, Mike's got to take the bottoms off the legs. But I think that will work pretty well. I have linked below some more salvage hauls we've done from the dumps video, so see what else we've got from there in the past. And what are you salvaging today? What I like to do is just grab things I think could be useful, but I don't always know what for, and then my hobby is to find a practical use for everything I find. What's the best thing you've salvaged or used for a completely different purpose? Let me know in the comments below. Olive Farm Retreat Cyprus, Mike's channel, he also shows you a simple great way to dispense a pool tablet straight into the pool even when the pool's not running, and it also stops pipe blockage from the skimmer baskets causing chlorine bubbles in the pipe, therefore not damaging your pipe inside.